Hey guys, Wick Gamer here. Lantern Year 10. We've made it a decade of Lantern years, whatever that is. That might be a few lifetimes, honestly. But we are not doing so good. We're down to 7. The not home settlement is pretty small right now. We've had a couple of bad failures. We've had some unlucky rolls. We lost 4 to the Phoenix. We lost 4 to the Kingsman, and it's been rough. It's been rough on our settlement. So we're gonna take an easy year this year. We're gonna go out. We're gonna stay close to home. We're gonna fight a level 1 white lion, and we're gonna come home with whatever resources we get. We're gonna use all of those endeavors that we can to make some babies. We're gonna have a baby making year. At least that's the plan, anyways. So let's see what happens. But let's go out on the hunt and let's find out. This should be a pretty easy fight, I'm hoping. But like we've seen, anything can happen on those random hunt events. So we might get into trouble. I'm worried about 13 going blind. You know, a lot of stuff could happen that could make this go really wrong. That could really spell the end of the not home settlement. But we're in it. We have nothing to do but to survive. So I've got the hunt board set up, except for the white lion hunt cards. So let's do that real quick. All right, and with that, let's get going. So 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I get going, let's introduce who I'm sending out first, and then we'll get started on the hunt phase. All right, first we're sending out 3, trusty old 3. We're sending her out with the Leather Armor set and that Monster Grease. And we got those 3 affinities, so we get +2 evasion from that Monster Grease, which is awesome. I'm sending her out with that Founding Stone as well. So if we Cat Eye Circle at that Strange Hand, we can get another +2 strength or +1 strength on her. So we can boost her up just a little bit more, hopefully. Next is 21. A complete noob, +1 strength, +1 evasion. We're sending them out with the Rawhide Armor set and the counterweighted axe with that Scrap Dagger, and also the Cat Eye Circlet too, so we can look for that Strange Hand. We're sending 13 out. I'm really nervous about it. Got that 1 more courage, and I think that she's going to be gone, but maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, there's nothing else to do but to send her out. We just that low on people right now, so we are sending her out with the Rawhide Armor set and that King Spear, hoping that we can gain that spear mastery before she goes blind, but we'll see. 17 is our last one. This is the one that I'm really liking right now. +1 accuracy, +1 strength, +1 evasion. We got that Monster Claw fighting art that we're not going to use it. It's too horrible. And we're sending her out with the Bone Blade. And then we're Monster Grease and Rawhide Armor set, so that gives us +2 evasion. We're also sending her out with that Catgut Bow and that Clawhead Arrow, so we can get that -1 evasion if we need it too. So that's who we're sending out, all female squad this time. Okay, now we're going on a hunt. Let's do it. So 3 is going out first. They're going to be the first event revealer. Scratching grounds. Claw marks scar the ground. The survivors may choose to investigate. Each survivor that investigates gains +1 courage and rolls on the table. Okay, well, start out, 13 is definitely not going to investigate, but let's try some other ones. So let's see. We're going to have 17, search, 6, nothing happens. Okay, let's have 21, search, 3, sifting through the rubble. A shifting stone crushes the survivor's hand. The survivor suffers 1 event damage to the arms. Oof, okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't ever fill out their stuff. And I didn't give them. Oh, okay, so they just have rawhide, armor set, so it's 2 to each location. So we get 1 damage to the arm, so it's going to be 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Great. And I'll fill out the rest of them as we go. And then 3. 3 is going to search 1. Okay. 1 arm event damage, and we need to fix this one too. Boy, I was not ready. So we're going to have 4 armor in every location. Maybe even 5. Hold on. So 3 for the leather, 4 for the complete leather armor set, and 1 for the shield. So 5. Yeah, 5. All right. Oh, and then we take 1 arm, so we're down to 4 on the arm. 5. Okay. Well, bummer. I was hoping for that white lion claw. Oh, we need to gain +1 courage on all these guys. Oh no. 3 is couraged out too. So they're going to see the truth. And then, let's see here. 21 search, so they're going to gain courage. And 17 search, so they're going to gain courage. Okay. So this will be a good test, right? I mean, 3 is going to see the truth, so we'll find out, because 13 isn't far behind probably. So let's see the truth. Mark this page. Just put a random term in there. All right. See the truth. Here we go. All right. 3. The greatest courage is achieved when the past and the future are abandoned. The void that remains is a dark, endless well of strength. Fear and pain are your nourishment, and you will feast. You suddenly recall meeting a strange masked man who, for a moment, opened your second eyelids. Okay, what you saw filled your mouth with the taste of your own death. Suffer the blind severe head injury and taste death. Oh, if you are already blind, do not suffer it again. Sweet, sweet. Okay, so blind. I'm pretty sure. Let's look up blind real quick. Blind. Lose an eye. Suffer -1 permanent accuracy. Bummer. Recorded twice. Survivor with 2 blind severe injuries. -4 permanent accuracy. And retires at the end of the next showdown or settlement phase. Have lost all sight. Gain a bleeding token. Okay, so let's gain a bleeding token. Okay. And we taste death. Okay, let's taste some death. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3 through 8, and 9 and 10. So 3 and 4. We don't have graves, so that's just going to be under bitter. 7 and 8, if we have cannibalized, so we're going to go to sour. All right. 8. Okay, so if the settlement has the cannibalized death principle, your death tastes sour instead. Okay. When your second eyelids opened, you saw thousands of small life forms swimming through the air. They crawled over you, stealing tastes of your sweat and blood. Death was near, and you wondered how your fear tasted. A puckering sour flavor filled your mouth, and you decided that you must never die. Gain the following ability. Cool. Sour death. When you are knocked down, you may encourage yourself, even if you're deaf. If you do, gain +1 strength. Sweet. So let's do -1 accuracy. Forgot to do that. So that's a bummer. We lost that +1 accuracy. -1 accuracy. And then sour death. Can encourage self. +1 strength token. Okay. Okay, great. So that's that. Okay, well that's good. So we don't have to worry about 13 as much as we had thought. If you're already blind, do not suffer it again. Perfect. So, whew. Oh man, I just closed it. So that's good. So, yay. So we don't have to worry so much about 13. Okay, now, so 3 is done. 21 is going to go out. They're going to reveal aromatic breeze. The hungry lion sniffs the survivor's musk in the wind. Move the white lion 1 space towards the survivors on the hunt board. If it moves into the survivor's space, the white lion ambushes the survivors. If the white lion ambushes survivors, they skip their first turn. Okay? And then we got to roll on the random hunt event. Well, that skips that part, right? Because that'll go away. So let's roll on the random event table. This is what I'm worried about the most. I think we can take the white lion, no problem. But if we get something bad, is that what I think it is? Is that a 100? Oh, I think a 100 is something crazy. Okay. This level 1 white lion just got real interesting. Let's see what happens. An enormous metallic sound rings out from a distance. All survivors are electrified with dread. They suffer 2 brain event damage. Alright, let's take care of that first. Let's just take our time here. So 3 goes down to 4 insanity. 21. Did they gain insanity from any of their stuff? No, so they suffer a light brain injury. 13 suffers 2, so they go down to 6. And 17, oh my gosh, 17, I am like about this. Okay, so let's do 4 down to 2, and let's fix their armor real quick. So they should have 2 armor to everywhere. Wow, I did not clean up these sheets beforehand. 2, 2, 2. Okay, and let's fix 13 real quick too while we're at it. So they should get 1, 2, 3 everywhere. 3. Okay, I think everybody else is good. Yep, okay. Let's continue. I'm putting it off because I'm dreading it just a little bit. The survivors may follow the sound. Otherwise, they panic and retreat to the opposite direction. In this event, and move the survivors 2 spaces back on the hunt board. We gotta follow. We gotta go. Each survivor gains +1 courage and gingerly approach the sound's origin. As they travel, they pass the shattered corpses of strange beasts. Okay? Everyone gains +1 courage, so 3 is maxed out. 21 is going to go bold. So let's, okay, well, we're going to put this off a little bit more. Let's do bold real quick. Alright, so we gained this in the hunt phase. Expect the unexpected. You are prepared to face any mind-bending trials at a moment's notice. Where others falter, you forge ahead, meeting the journey head on. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below. Prepared. All right. We got prepared. We're going to roll a d10. 6. +1 understanding. Yeah. Bummer. Okay. There's that. 13 is going to get that last courage, and they're going to see the truth. So let's see the truth. Man, we're going to get through 100 eventually, guys. I promise you. But we're going to see the truth first. And the truth shall set you free. Okay. Suffer blind. If you are already blind, do not suffer it again. Okay, good. Let's taste some death. 1. Uh-oh. When your second eyelids opened, the veil of darkness was lifted. You recall looking at the sky and viewing a horizon of titanic faces. Each face is different and peers at a different part of your body. Death was upon you, and a strangely sweet flavor swirled around in your mouth. Gain the weak spot disorder and the following ability. Oh man. I think weak spot is you have to go out with armor, so that's not too bad, but let's do sweet battle. Okay. Once per round, you may surge without spending a survival. Ooh. Surge without survival. That is awesome. If you do, the activation must be used to activate a weapon. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Okay, so I wonder, so I don't have surge yet. So, but I think that overrides it. So I think that 13 can surge. Holy crap, that's awesome. That is way awesome. All right, I'm back. That's freaking awesome. That amazing. I was dreading to see the truth, and now, whew. Okay. And then we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. 17 is gonna gain a courage. Nothing happens, so don't worry, guys. We're getting there. Let's go back. Okay. Each survivor gains +1 courage and gingerly approaches the sound's origin. As they travel, they pass the shattered corpses of strange beasts. If any survivor has 3+ understanding, 3 does, and that's it. So if any survivor has 3+ understanding, they follow the trail of corpses. Otherwise, harvest 3 random basic resources from the corpses and end this event. That would have been good. And I think this is as far as I've ever gotten. I think I've had this before, but I've never had 3+ understanding because I rolled it at like the very beginning of a settlement, and nobody had 3+ understanding. Let's see what happens, guys. Arriving at a massive anvil, the survivors see a giant one-eyed knight, its charcoal colored armor reflecting the lantern light. The event revealer rolls a D10. That was thunder. I don't know if it picked it up, but that was like perfect timing for that. Okay, so 21 is going to roll a D10. Come on. 4. The knight approaches the survivors. In an instant, it chops off a random survivor's ear. Okay. They gain 1 bleeding token. Then it strikes the anvil, blinding the survivors with a churning wall of sound. Okay, let's stop. So let's go. 3 is going to be 1, 2, 21, 3, 4, 13, 5, 6, 17 is 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 13 gets a bleeding token and loses an ear, evidently. When they open their eyes, the knight is gone, and the steel sword and steel shield rare gear rest in its place. The group divides the gear between them. Holy crap! Steel sword and steel shield. Rare gear. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Steel sword, steel shield. Oh. Okay, I've had this shield before. Cool. It is irreplaceable, -3 movement. You have to spend an activation or survival to ignore a hit. So this is a good one to attack with, but not a good just shield. I didn't really use it that much. When I did get it, that's freaking cool. Awesome. Okay, and then the steel sword. Irreplaceable, slow, and sharp. On a perfect hit, the edge sharpens. Gain 1d10 strength for the rest of the attack. It's a 4+ and 5 strength. That's cool. All right, and what's the sharp? I don't remember what sharp means. Man, it's going crazy out there right now. And my kids are coming out. Okay. This storm is getting my It's all riled up. We have the steel shield and the steel sword. So now we have to pick who's going to take it. We only have one open gear slot. And we're going to get -3 movement, whoever takes that steel shield. So let's give it to 13. So that she'll get 3 movement. So she'll have at least 3 movement. So let's get some tokens. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Now we gotta find a place for the steel sword. So we have to archive a gear. What's the cheapest thing? Let's do the bone darts, I think. Okay. Actually, rather than the bone darts, maybe we should get rid of the bone blade. She's got to use the sword anyways to gain that sword proficiency on 17. So let's get rid of the bone blade. And let's get the steel sword. Oh, that's so cool, guys. That's so cool. That is so awesome. I was tempted to read what we had, if we had rolled something else. I glanced and saw Thunder Maul, but I haven't looked at anything else, and we're not going to look anymore. We were going to look at what sharp meant before we got sidetracked on all that. So let's look real quick. Sharp, a gear special rule. Add 1d10 strength to each wound attempt using this gear. This d10 is not a wound roll and cannot cause a critical wound. Okay, cool. 1d10 strength to each wound attempt. That's awesome. Let's put a d10 on here on that steel sword to remind us. Okay, that is the hunt phase. We move into the White Lion Square, and we will start the showdown. Let's get the terrain out. So we start out with tall grass, and then we get 2 more, I believe. Wow, this like boring level 1 White Lion showdown got super exciting because of that hunt. That is awesome. I'm still stoked about that. Okay, 3 stone columns, bummer. Debris, okay, well that's good. Okay, great. I still want to face that, what is it, Lion of Sorrows or something. Oh, that should be cool, but we're gonna get our population back up before we think about that. So anyways, let's take these and we'll set up the showdown, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, showdown is set up. I have a feeling we're gonna wreck this White Lion. Anything could happen, but I think we're gonna wreck it. Set up the tall grass here and here. Set up the debris there, and there's 3 stone columns, but I don't foresee us using them. Like, I'm just gonna leave them off at this point. I think here, let's just do this. We'll do 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Good? Yep, okay, fine. Perfect, there you go. Now we're rules specific. Okay, great. Level 1 White Lion has 10 AI cards, 3 advanced, 7 basic. So let's see what happens with that. Hit location deck. Big old fat hit location deck. It feels like it's been a minute since we've faced the White Lion. Okay. Perfect. And then debris. Alright, so it's the White Lion's turn first. So we are going to draw an AI card. Huh. Ground fighting. Perfect. The monster flops onto its side, waiting for the attackers to draw near. While ground fighting is in play, do not draw an AI card. Alright, so we get to do whatever we want. So let's have 13 search the debris. 2. You find nothing. Let's have them search again. 7. Find useful gear. Gain 1 bone blade gear card. Archive this terrain. Oh. Okay, well, we gained that bone blade back that we got rid of, but we don't really want to use it. I think, unfortunately, we're going to let it go. Oh, that stinks. really stinks. That would be funny if we got like a scrap sword or something like that. Bummer. Okay, well, that train is done anyways. Where are my train? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, now what else do we want to do? So let's get set up. Well, our tall grass is kind of useless all of a sudden. Let's see, who do we want to just wreck? So let's do this. We can do them here. Let's do that, and let's keep her there. Okay, so this is 3, this is 21, this is 13, and that's 17. Oh, she has the steel sword. Oh yeah, we want her in. Oh, do we want that -1 evasion? I don't think we're gonna need it. Ground fighting. Oh, it's all those corners. Oopsie. Okay, so we are gonna need that catgut bow. Okay, let's set it up here. Let's move back. This one thing is all messed up here. Sorry. There we go. That was bugging me. Okay, so we're all outside of that ground fighting because it is the corners. I didn't think it was the corners, but it is. Okay, so we're gonna start out with 17 is gonna do the clawhead arrow, try to get that -1 evasion, and then the 3 of them will come in and just start wrecking. So let's do that. So clawhead arrow, speed 1 hits on a 6+. They have +1 accuracy, so it's 5+. Come on. 4. Okay, well that sucks. Okay, well we missed, so ground fighting is still in play. We wait another whole round, so we're all fresh again, ready to go. 17 is going to attack with their catgut bow this time. Speed 2, it's on a 7+, 6+. Okay, 1 hit. Beast's Paw. Oh, you know what? Well, we kind of got into it. We should have rawhide headbanded and cat eye circleted, but we're getting too crazy. But okay, so catgut bow is strength 3. She has +1 strength, so that's 4 strength. And level 1 is 8, so we hit on a 4+. Oh my gosh. 9, that's a hit. Alright, failure doesn't take place. Okay, ground fighting goes out to discard. And now we can kind of get in there, right? So 3 is going to, actually, let's just put 3 right there. You know what? I messed all this up, but well, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, let's just do it. 3 is going to go, we're not going to put her in the blind spot. We'll set her back. Hits on a 6+. It was going to be a 5+, but she got that blind, so it's 6+. Speed 2. 8 and a 9. That's 2 hits. Okay. You got Ding Dong and the Monster's Throat. Okay. Let's do the straining neck. So 4, 5 strength. So that's on a 3+. 9. Oh, I wish I had +1 luck on that. That sucks. Okay, well that's a wound. Okay, if we crit, we can kill it basically. And then Fuzzy Growing 3+. 4. That's a wound. There's no reflexes on either of those. Okay, so that's 3's turn, and that's 17's turn. Now, see, we should have put them over here, but oh well. 21's going to come in. Speed 2 hits on a 6+. 1 to 4. That's 2 misses. Bummer. Okay. 13's going to come in, and she is going to. Yeah, she has speed 3, so she's going to be a slow mover, but she's going to attack. Speed 2 hits on a 6+, 7+ because we're -1 accuracy. Okay, that's 2 hits. The beast femur and the beast heel. Okay, so there's no reflexes on either one of those. So King Spear, strength 3. She has +2 strength, 4, 5. So we're going to hit on a 3+. 7 is a wound. Okay. And then the beast femur. 8. That's another wound. Okay, so that's 13's turn. I think that's everybody's turn. Oh, but sweet battle. Surge without using a survival. So we're going to surge on 13 and we're going to attack again. It's on a 6+. Aw, 2 misses. Bummer. Okay. Well, that's the end of our round. So these all flip over. Okay, and it's the White Lion's turn now. We're going to draw an A card. Grasp. Closest knockdown survivor is in range. Closest survivor in range. So it's basically these two. Who's the most armored? It would be 13, so we're going to have it attack 13. And then what is it going to do? Full move forward through the White Lion away from all threats. Target suffers grab. Okay. But we're speed 1. Hits on a 2+, 3+, 4+, 5+. So we hit on a 5+ for this. 9, so that's going to hit. We're going to spend a survival to dodge. We spend it. Oh, I forgot to add all of their survival. Man, I'm completely unprepared. They had 4 survival, 3 for departing, so that gets them to 5. 3 for departing. With their rawhide, they get 2 more, so that gives them 5. 13 had 4 survival with the +3. That's going to give them to 5. And 17 had 5 survival, so that gets them to 5. Okay, so 13 spends that survival to dodge. Okay, dodge is over. Grasp doesn't happen. It's the end. It's our turn now. We are going to send 17. 1, 2, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to get in there. We got to get 1 hit with that steel sword. So hits on a 4+, 3+ because she has +1 accuracy. That's a hit. So we add a D10 to the strength of this. Oh my gosh, you'd think that I would be able to hit that box. 9 strength. Anything but a 1. 9. That definitely wounds that White Lion. No failure reaction. And let's see. So this is interesting. It says on a perfect hit, the edge sharpens, gain 1d10 strength for the rest of the attack. But the steel sword is sharp already, so does that mean on a perfect hit it would be 2d10? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I believe that's the case. That's really cool. That steel sword is awesome. Great. Okay. So that's 17's turn. 3 is gonna keep wailing away. Speed 2, it's on a 6+. Keep wailing away at the air. 13, actually 20. Oh, sorry, I completely did this wrong because I had to attack 13. So let's move it over here. So it would have been like that. Okay. So now 13 is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can only move 3. Let's just get out of its front facing. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to put it right there. 13 is going to attack. Speed 2 hits on a 6+, 7+. 2 hits. Sweet. Okay, is there any perfect hit thing? She's tough. She's bold. She's blind. Indecisive, but no perfect hits. Okay. Soft belly and the beast ear. All right. We're going to do soft belly first. So 3, 4, 5. So we hit on a 3+. 9 is a wound. plus 6 is a wound. Man, we're down to 2 cards already, guys. This is gonna be quick. Okay. Cool. That's 13's turn. I kind of feel bad for this poor white lion. That's okay. We had some really long episodes recently, and it'll be nice to have a really short episode. Okay. Great. That's 13's turn. Let's see. 21. Should we cat-eye circle it and see if we can gain that +1 strength? Let's cat-eye circle it for 13. For 21, sorry, for their turn. Beast elbow, beast brow, and the beast maw. So that's a wound, snarling the monster swats at the attacker, failure, and a failure. We're not going to fail. So let's put the beast elbow, the beast maw on top, then the beast elbow, then the beast brow. Okay. Cool. It's 3's turn. Did 3 already attack? 3 attacked and missed, right? Yep. 13 attacked. Oh, and they forgot to surge. So let's surge, and let's hit on a 7+. There's 1 hit. And then 3, 4, 5. So 3+7. It's another wound. Okay. No failure. All right. Great. Okay, so now that's everybody's turn. Perfect. White Lion's turn. Let's see what last AI card we have. Ground fighting. Okay. So let's move everybody back. Let's see. Let's rawhide head. No, let's cat-eye circle it real quick. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can get that beast temple, beast brow, and the beast elbow. Bummer. Okay. So failure, failure. So let's put these on top. Well, we didn't get the strange hand, unfortunately. But that's okay. All right. So let's do this, 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 and this. Let's just get it, just to make sure. Okay. 17 is going to attack with our catgut bow. Speed 2 hits on a 7+, 6+. Miss. A whole round goes by. Catgut bow again. Hits on a 6+. 1 hit. Okay. We're going to hit on 3 strength, 4 strength, so 4+. 8 is a hit. Wow. That was the fastest showdown I think I've ever had. Would we do like 3 rounds total? We didn't get, it drew 1 AI card. Oh, we do ground fighting twice and 1 basic attack, speed 1. Whew. Okay. Well, we wrecked this white lion, which is good. We needed a good win, for sure. Okay, but level 1, 4 basic, 4 white lion. The basic white lion. The poor white lion never stood a chance. Never stood a chance. Okay, 1 white fur, good. 2 hide again, good. 3 bone and 4 bone. Okay, so I think we needed the white fur instead of the lion tail, but yeah, bummer. Okay, well, we'll build 1 more piece of lion armor, and we'll get there. We'll work our way there. The point wasn't to gain a lot of resources this round. The point was to gain all those endeavors. And 3 has that matchmaker, which says spend 1 endeavor to trigger intimacy story events. So whenever they're the returning survivor, they can spend an endeavor to trigger intimacy. So I don't think that they have to be part of the intimacy. They are matchmaker, so they're making matches. So anyways, bone, hide, bone, another hide. Come on, yeah, hide. Okay, great. All right, so the survivors return to the settlement victorious. And there's nothing else. Yep, that's it. And we're going to get 1 hunt XP and 1 weapon proficiency rather than 2 hunt XP. So, okay, great. Let me set up the showdown or the settlement phase, and then we'll hopefully get a lot of children. We need a lot of children. A lot of children. I was hoping for some love juice so on top of that, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll be right back. Okay, before we get started, I made a mistake. When I realized about the resources, if we get a TPK, I mistakenly gave myself 4 resources for the Phoenix Showdown. That should have been 1 because all the other 3 ceased to exist. So we didn't gain any resources from them. So I'm going to fix that right now. So I think I drew 3 hide and a whatever. I'm just going to remove those 3 hide. And then that kind of evens us out, right? So sorry about that. I wasn't thinking about it when I was drawing cards. I completely forgot and spaced it out. So sorry, I fixed it. I think we're good now. So let's level everybody up. So 3 gains 1 hunt XP, which ages them, and they gain another proficiency with the axe. So let's age them real quick. So this is the age 3. Enhanced senses. So roll 2d10. 5. Gain 1 + 1 permanent movement. Sweet. Okay. Age +1 movement. Okay. All right. Sweet. 3 is just getting better and better, which means that they're probably going to die soon. Okay. 21 gains 1 hunt XP. They're not going to age up. That's okay. 13 is going to gain a hunt XP and a spirit proficiency level. And I don't know why I fill in some and X the others, but whatever. So we're getting close to that mastery. Now that we don't have to worry about 13, that's great. 17 gains a hunt XP and a sword proficiency. So we're almost on specialists with swords. So we're probably going to send them out quite a bit with that steel sword and try to get that sword mastery. That'd be great. Okay, that's all of the leveling up we have to do. All right, survivors return, gain endeavors. We gain 5 endeavors, 4 from the returning survivors, 1 for cooking. Update the timeline. Oh, I forgot about the timeline. Regal visit. Regal visit. Oh no. Okay. Well, let's worry about that in a minute. That sounds bad. I cannot for the life of me remember what Regal Visit is. Armored Strangers was one where they cull the population if we're too high. I can't remember what Regal Visit is. Okay, but 1. Okay, let's do the one on top. Cracks in the ground. A low rumbling fills the settlement. Small cracks in the earth widen into fissures that belch up hot, foul-smelling vapor. Evidently we're supposed to roll a d10. Massive cracks split the ground in 2. Any returning survivors with heavy gear are dead. Oh God! Okay. Oh no. Okay, here's what's going on, guys. I thought leather armor was heavy for 1. It's not, thank goodness. So 3 is safe. Everybody else has rawhide. Safe, right? No problem. Except 13 picked up that steel shield, and that is heavy. Any returning survivors with heavy gear are dead. Dead. 13 has used their lifetime reroll. So here's where the lifetime reroll gets a little gray. All 4 of these survivors were involved with this roll, right? So I would think that I can use any of their lifetime rerolls for this. Let's look at the rules and let's see. Oh, I think it's let's look in the back, but I think it's under the survival of the fittest. But let's see. Limit once per lifetime. Let's see here. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so let's look. Once per lifetime, a survivor may re-roll a single roll result. They must keep this new result. Okay. So to me, that means that I can re-roll this and use a lifetime re-roll. So we're going to use 21's lifetime re-roll. We're going to re-roll this cracks in the freaking ground. 4. The returning survivor with the lowest movement falls into the crack. They are dead. Oh no. So 13, this damn steel shield. Right now, normally has 6 movement, but now has 3 movement because of the steel shield. I'm gonna have to use it. So 17 is now gonna use their lifetime reroll, but we have to get higher than a 6 plus or 13 dies. And there's no more, like, I could, I mean, as written, any one of my survivors can use the lifetime reroll for this, but I'm going to limit it to my returning survivors. I think this is, okay. For the life, I'm going to roll in the box. For the life of 13, amazing, awesome 13. Oh, brainless savior of the antelope. 6 movement, +2 strength, +2 evasion, 3 away from spear mastery, able to dodge twice per round, able to surge once per round without using a survival. She was tough. +1 to severe injuries. Oh. Oh. This was supposed to be an easy episode. And now 13 is dead. Dead. And 2 lifetime rerolls have been rolled. Oh my gosh. Well. I hate you, cracks in the ground. I hate you. Lingering effects. The cracks prevent all home endeavors. Okay, I believe that intimacy is not a home endeavor. The vapor improves breathing, +1 results nightmare training. Great! I don't have nightmare training. I don't have hunt shrine. I don't have scarification. I cannot believe 3 rolls and I cannot save 13. 3 rolls. go ahead and just mark her off. And then I'll update the death count in a little bit. I'll be right back. I hear someone coming down the stairs. This has been quite the episode, guys. I swear if I get interrupted anymore, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, where were we? 13. Dead. Right. How could I forget? Dead. Cracks. In ground. Lantern year. 10. So the survivors return victorious, right? They have less resources than they normally have from a hunt, but they were back quicker. There's a party. The survivors are in the city or the settlement, and suddenly an earthquake crack opens up through horrible bad luck. 13 disappears, never to be seen. Luckily, we were able to recover all their gear. Maybe they took it all off right before they died. Well, we gain a resource from them. Maybe they got, like, fell into this crack and died, and we were able to recover their body later. Whatever we want. That's harsh. Oh, man. That sucks. That sucks so bad. Okay, well. Okay, let's go ahead and just update this death count right now here before we forget. Okay. Now, on top of that, we have to go do the regal visit, and one more second, another interruption. Okay, let's please just get through this. This was supposed to be so easy. Regal visit. Regal visit. I'm feeling it's not good. Not good. Regal visit. Oh, the hand. That's great. That is great. Great. The hand strides into the settlement. The survivors' thoughts vanish as they fall to their knees, struck dumb by its glorious, incomprehensible presence. Add the hand to the Nemesis Encounter list. Add Nemesis Encounter, the hand level 1 to the time year 2 years from now. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, it's already there. Nemesis, the hand. The hand begins inspection. Great. Oh, great. That's -4 population, -1 population. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, we have accept darkness, right? Okay. We have guidepost. Yep. Survival of the fittest. Okay. Okay. So maybe these aren't so bad. So we just 1, 4, and 8. We need to avoid a 1, a 4, and an 8. 9. If the settlement has survival of the fittest, new life principle, the hand's voice sounds in all the survivors' heads. None can recall what happened, but each feels profoundly changed. No endeavors may be spent this settlement phase. Oh no. Oh. All living survivors gain +1 permanent strength. What do you frickin' do? Oh my gosh. If someone has guidepost innovation, the hand demonstrates sophisticated fighting arts, gain 1 weapon mastery of your choice. Oh, that would have been freaking awesome. If someone has accept the darkness society principle, the hand presents 2 infants to the kneeling survivors, gain +2 population. Awesome. All of these, awesome. I had to roll a 9 or a 10. I mean, is it worth using a lifetime reroll? Who do we even have left? All right. Out of all of our survivors, 18 is the only one that hasn't used their lifetime reroll. But I mean, but if we get a 1, a 4, and an 8, or so if we get, so it's a 50-50 chance, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, yeah, 5 out of a D10 is bad. Okay. I'm not gonna spend it. We're just gonna take it. Everybody gains +1 strength. I don't want this. Like, I wish I could take it back. I don't want it. I mean, normally this would be awesome, right? But we're down to 6 now that we just lost 13. We're down to 6 survivors, and one of them is completely retired. Hold on, I lost track of what I was doing. There's no way to get him out. And the other one, like, I don't know if we can. So do we have enough to even send people out? Let's just look real quick before we continue on. So 21 can go out. 3 can go out. Okay. 17 can go out. So that's 3. So we just need 1 more. Okay. Can't guarantee survival, and if they suffer a severe injury, they get rageaholic. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to send 18 out next time, and that's it. Like 14, no stinky gear, but they have to depart with consumable gear. Of course, I used up that lion testes for something, so I can't do that frenzy drink. We're gonna have to look. I wonder. Hold on. Is dried acanthus? Is it stinky? We do have a dried acanthus. Item, herb, consumable. Okay, it's not stinky. Okay, so we could send 14 out. Which one's better? I mean, yeah, I mean 14 can use survival, so I think we send 14 out with the dried acanthus. This sucks, guys. This is devastating. I thought we were in good shape. 3 was returning. We had 5 endeavors. That's like amazing, right? That's 5 intimacies. We had some lifetime rerolls. This is not looking good. No endeavors may be spent this summon phase. None. So all 5 of those are gone. Thanks, hand. You're the best. Okay. Update the death count. 13 gone. I updated the death count. Already. Check milestones. Develop. Can't use any endeavors. So I was. You know what? Let's just roll. If I re-rolled Regal Visit, let's just see. 1. We would have lost 4 population. We would have been dead. I feel better about not using that lifetime reroll. Dang it. Sucks. Ugh. Okay, well, okay, so develop. So I was going to use one endeavor to innovate, but we can't use that, so that's gone. So now we have monster bone and monster hide we're going to be putting in. Let's see, so we can't make any leather, so we're going to keep all of these. So that's all done. We're going to use the Caterium to build a white lion gauntlet with the white fur and the monster bone. So those actually are spent, so we can actually use that. So we have one more piece of the white lion gear. So we're at 2 out of 5 for that. Is there anything else we can do? Yeah, I would just want to keep all this stuff. I mean, this is anything we want, and I want to keep it for hide or organ. Wow, this is bad. Man, I was doing everything right, and it all went downhill when I decided to fight that phoenix. Ugh. I should have just played it safe, but I'm trying to entertain. I really wanted to face the phoenix. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's it. That's the episode, guys. It should be pretty short. Sorry about all the interruptions. It's entertaining. It was a complete easy showdown, and everything else was just horrible. We got 100 on the hunt phase. That was cool. Gained the steel shield that ended up killing 13 because of it. If we would have gained that steel shield, I should have just chucked it back at that one-eyed monster and said, keep it. Oh, because of that, she died. And then we were going to make babies. It was going to be beautiful. The hand shows up. No endeavors. We all gain +1 strength. It doesn't matter. So at this point, like, we can't afford to lose anyone. I mean, should we face another level 1 white lion? Or a level 1 screaming antelope? I mean, I'm afraid of the level 2 hunt because it's long and a lot of bad stuff could happen. Okay, well, I'm going to think about it. I'll get back to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you didn't skip it because you saw level 1 white lion. All right, guys. Thanks again. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. You know what to do. Thank you.